like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Daniel Gafford. Davis is out there with Washington. Then it's Thompson, and it's Irving at the point guard position.
We all know Clay can hit this. His accuracy from the mid-range is a reliable option, to say the least.
And the basket by Vassell.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Down low. Spurs working the ball around now. Fox, no good. Washington kicks to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Vassell. Thompson for the triple. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yo, this dude has an absolute flamethrower. He makes long shots that look like second nature.
They get a hand on it. Wembanyama against Gafford. The fader. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Irving sets a screen for Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Not 3 off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Washington missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. On up the court. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Launches it. Barnes grabs the miss. San Antonio leading. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay. Zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thanks, David. Davis setting the pick for Thompson. Another 3 for Dallas.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
Davis with it. Now guarded by Fox. Irving kicks to Davis. Thompson for the triple. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got 11 points. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Irving finds Thompson. From the arc, lock at 6. The fadeaway kept alive. The kick out to Irving. Fox with the steal. Will it go? Hassel misses. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Vassell wide open. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Dallas, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. Back to Vassell. Lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good. He can't hit that time. And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got Chris Paul. Sohan is out there with Keldon Johnson, and it's Fox, and it's Champagnie in its small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Dallas moving the ball around. Pulls up from the corner. No good from Irving. Spurs trail by 3. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Shot by Johnson, no good. The Mavericks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Outside Irving. And Marshall kicks to Irving. Dinwiddie is screen on Paul. Clock is at 3. Irving can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Lively the pass to Irving. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Klay Thompson comes in for Christie. And it's Exum in for Irving. Now, here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Outside Fox. Here's Castle. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Mavericks. Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Castle.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Dallas with a change here, too. Christie, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Chris Paul checked in for Fox.
Now, here to the lineup for your Spurs, number 3.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Ball against Christie. Pass to Castle. Ball outside. Wembanyama with it. Barnes outside. Fires from deep. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Barnes has got the lead up to 4 now for San Antonio. Thompson passes to Gaffney. Now here's Marshall. For the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson from way outside.
Just under control. That's what Klay Thompson stays. That's where his lane is, and it's easy with the pull-up.
Pass to Vassell. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Vassell's got 11. Mavericks trailed by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Christie kicks to Marshall. No good with the triple. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Christie can't make it. Here's Wembanyama for 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Davis is out there with Daniel Gaffney. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Washington in at the 3 spot. Mavericks trail by 3. Now Gafford hasn't made one yet. Irving passes to Thompson. Irving looking for an opening. Gafford kicks to Washington. Gets an open look and hits. Washington's got his first 2 points. San Antonio with the ball. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 4. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Back to Irving. Davis in the corner. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Here's the floater. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox with the steal. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Here's Castle. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before. We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Fox against Irving. Pass to Castle. Barnes the screen. The shot. Christie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. One-on-one here. The three from Davis. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. Here's Christie. A three-pointer is right on target. Christie's got 9 points.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Irving against Fox. Barnes outside. Barnes the screen. Shot clock at 6. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD will hit the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. It's Thompson in for Christie.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Thompson, a screen on Barnes. And Marshall kicks to Thompson. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Both teams will make substitutions. Davis setting the pick for Irving. And it's Davis at the elbow. Looking to end its cold spell. Shot clock at 2. Lively. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And Wembanyama, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by Sohan. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Johnson, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Thompson for the triple. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide-open man.
Here's Champagne. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
Here we go.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Mavericks shooting around 41% on the night. De'Aaron Fox out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagne in at the small forward spot. That's the San Antonio 5. The kick out to Fox. And the 3-ball is good. Fox has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Spurs. Here's Lively. The 3. Marshall can't hit. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Champagne. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Thompson against Fox. Thompson passes to Marshall. And Thompson kicks to Irving. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
How do you guard a shot from that deep? Well, let me tell you, Kyrie, he knows it's difficult.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And the Spurs making a change here. Castle's checked in.
Number 5, Stephen Castle.
Thompson looking for an opening. Again, the Mavericks score.
Want to see a perfect jumper? Just watch Klay Thompson.
Outside, Fox. Here's Castle. He's covered by Thompson.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
From deep. Pass to Edwards. Outside Irving. sinks the three-pointer. And now a 4-point Maverick lead.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Here's Castle. Here's Champagny. Can they get it? Thompson with the rebound. Edwards passes to Irving. Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Fox with it. Picked up by Thompson. Back to Fox. Pass to Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Even in his rookie season, it's easy to see Castle's leadership.
Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Edwards, a screen on Fox. And here's Edwards. Thompson dishes to Irving. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Thompson again missing. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They get the rebound. Pass to Castle. Oh, and they take the lead. Castle's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for San Antonio. Irving sets a screen for Marshall. Irving with the ball. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Fox. Dallas again missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
On left to the wing. 3, Marshall. Rebound by Sohan.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Champagne. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Davis is checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Marshall. Pass to Castle. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From outside, off the mark. Dallas with the ball. They trail by 7. Fox with the steal. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. And the basket by Castle.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it.
outside.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Vassell can't get it to go. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. It's stolen by Fox. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Leonard. Done right side. Outside Harden. Jacks up a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Vassell against Powell. Kicks it out to Barnes. Takes the three. On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
And the three-pointer goes.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Pass to Leonard, and they get it. Sinks it. What range from downtown. San Antonio's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Powell with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Dunn. No good on the triple. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Castle misses. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Leonard can't get it to go. And here are the Spurs now. 3-point lead from deep. And Castle with the three.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Powell finds Harden. The three. On the wing, Harden. Launches it. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs lead by 6. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Fox. He's scoreless. Fires for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Clippers trail by 9. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Harden against Fox. Here's the pick. Outside for Wembanyama. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Zubats. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Pure from 3-point range.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Wembanyama, screen on Powell. Vassell passes to Fox. Back to Vassell. Here's Castle. 5 on the clock. San Antonio again can't hit. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Coffey. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Victor Wembanyama. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Jones with a screen on Paul. From deep, here's Simmons. Rebound by San Antonio. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Now here's Bogdanovic. No points so far.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Paul for 3. First shot won't go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And it's Simmons missing. San Antonio trailing here. Fox for 3. San Antonio again can't hit. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And it's Fox missing. The Clippers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Bogdanovic. And the Clippers miss again.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Oh, got that one up quick. And it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look. I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Here's Coffey. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Coffey on the wing. Shot to stop the run. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Coffey's got 6 here in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Simmons. Yet to see a basket. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now it's just a 2-point Spurs lead.
And Bogdanovic is known for his offense, specifically his ability to make defenses pay with his incredible jumper.
Zubac passes to Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. 3-pointer, Fox. Oh, De'Aaron Fox finishing in transition. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Now here's Fox. He's got 6. Right wing. From downtown, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game. From outside the arc. And Chris Paul clears it away. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Johnson for 3. The shot won't fall. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. And the basket by Coffey.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
3-pointer, Fox. The shot, no good. Got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. San Antonio on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
To the wing, right side. 3-pointer, Fox. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. Clippers trail by 3. Zubac, screen for 3. Powell, it's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Now here's Powell. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
3 from Barnes. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Spurs lead by 3. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. 3-pointer. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Leonard can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Zubac against Wembanyama. He shoots. Castle misses. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Dunn. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Castle, defended by Dunn. Castle misses. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 14.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Fires in the triple.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
The offensive rebound. Leonard finds Powell, puts up a 3, nails it from 3.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Vassell left side. Here's the 3, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Clippers trail by 9 to the middle. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. Rebound by San Antonio.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
The 3 from Wembanyama. Now pulls it in. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Barnes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's San Antonio. They have a... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Amir Coffey, Kawhi Leonard out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's done in at the point guard position.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
And it's Fox missing. Clippers trail by 9. Oh, Fox with a steal. Sohan outside. 4-3. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Coffey. No good from outside. Spurs lead by 9. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovich from long range knocks down the long J. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
This is Bogdanovich's game. Catch, shoot, score.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Leonard with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. That's too easy for Leonard.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle's subbed in for Paul. 2 points. That one goes.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here are the Clippers. They've scored 10 straight. Harden, the pass to Dunn. It's Powell on the wing. To tie it up. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Barnes. Takes the 3. Got a piece of it. Dunn with a steal. He's got a clear path. Powell for 3. to take the lead. Nails it from beyond the arc. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points. Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Powell's shot is off. Spurs trail by 4. Over to the wing. Castle for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, this kid, Castle, loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Done. The pass to Leonard. Fires it from 18. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mills is checked in. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Castle for 3. That shot off. Los Angeles leading by 3. Right side Mills. They get the rebound. Leonard passes to Mills. Goes back up. No good on the shot.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Mills can't nail the jumper. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Castle for 3. Laces one from 3.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Mills. Leonard outside. For 3. Mills, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
Now Fox. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Fox. Let's go with a 3. This is the tray. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Now here's Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Leonard's got 21 points in the game.
The response from the claw. Leonard really wanted that 3.
Barnes, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 3 shots to fall from deep in OT. Again, the miss by Leonard. The Spurs shooting just 35% from the floor. They get the rebound. Fox left side. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Harden, good. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And just a great effort from Harden on the break. I mean, he can score any way he wants.
connects from downtown.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a rocky 2 for 6 so far in OT. Harden from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
San Antonio on D. Left side, Harden. Got it from about 16 feet.
Yeah, that soft touch that Harden has on his shot makes hitting a mid-range J look so simple.
Here's the cell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of 8 shots to fall in overtime. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Castle for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
Now here's Dunn. And that one's good. Harden for 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Coming through in a big moment, Vassell continuing to prove how special he is.
Harden, the pass to Powell. From behind the arc. Can't get the 3 to fall. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Harden hits them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Here's Fox. Counted!
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And here's Harden. The 3 won't fall. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs. Pulling out the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for...
closely.
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Davis has the open look. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. In the corner, Powell with it. From downtown, hits it from 3-point range.
Tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
Thompson outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Harden against Irving. Knocked loose. Leonard the pass to Dunn. And here's Harden for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
That's really just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he catches it.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Davis finds Thompson. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Marshall. Davis with a screen on Leonard. The 3, Marshall. The kick out to Irving. Back to Davis. Fires the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, this is the problem with guarding Davis. I mean, he can shoot it, penetrate, and hurt you in the post. Sometimes impossible to guard.
Now Gafford. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers from deep. Harden. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Every opportunity he gets, Harden will take that. He's very efficient from range.
Davis kicks to Gafford. Gafford sets the pick for Marshall. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, "I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level." Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Now Powell. James Harden missing on the 3. Pass break, Dallas. Thompson for 3. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
From deep, Harden. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Christie comes in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Christie for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie. A true combo guard will spread it around for you.
It's Powell on the wing. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Harden finds Leonard. Jones from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Lively the pass to Christie. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his fourth rebound in this one. In the corner, Powell with it. Harden surveying the D. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively, and there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4-man position. And the Mavericks making a change here. Edwards is checked in. They set the screen. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for Norman Powell.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's the Clippers now. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Pass to Eubanks. Fires for 3. And Lively pulls it down. The Mavericks leading. From past the arc. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 6.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Harden the pass to Eubanks. And good that time.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Mavericks leading by 3. Irving for 3. Good D by Jones. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Dallas making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Pass to Irving. Edwards a screen on Harden. Irving just 5 on the clock. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Eubanks finds Harden. Back to Eubanks. Here's the 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
3 points.
Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Irving. The trade. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
There's a screen. Outside Edwards. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Christie. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Christie's got 5 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Fires from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Eubanks got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones, no one around him. Drains the 3-pointer. Jones has got 6 points. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Now Harden following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Irving against Bogdanovich. And here's Harden for three. Christie with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for Los Angeles, Amir Coffey comes in for Eubanks. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Thompson for the triple. Dallas again missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
A three from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside, Davis. Pass to Gafford. Lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
Dunn shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Thompson finds Gafford to the wing right side. Back to Williams. Gafford to screen on Dunn. Thompson in the corner. Takes the three. Thompson with the three.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Coffee and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 1. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Irving's checked in for Williams. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. He had a nice open look right there. Powell's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Clippers. Gafford sets the pick for Davis. Pass to Exum. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Outside Leonard. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson for 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead. It's Harden with the drive. Pass to Powell. No good on the 3.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit. When you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Irving can't get it to go.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Here's Harden. Back to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thompson misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bogdanovich is checked in.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. The Clippers also changing it up. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. And it's Derek Jones in for Leonard. Davis, the pass to Christie. Outside Irving. Here's the teardrop. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Powell. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside, Jones for the tie. Now here's Powell. Jones sets the pick for Powell. Connects from 3-point range. Powell's got 9. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Lively the pass to Irving. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Amir Coffey's checked in for Norman Powell. Done with it. Now defended by Exum. Coffey can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by Exum. The Mavericks trailer. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving against Dunn. And Kyrie Irving good for 3. Irving's got his second basket.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find this shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Irving. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Coffey. Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up!
Oh, big time! 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Clippers on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Dwight Powell, Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. Another 3 for Dallas. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Mavericks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Powell looking more and more comfortable with his jump shot. I like seeing him pull up from here.
Simmons passes to Coffey. It's good from long range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Simmons against Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Powell. Davis comes in for Marshall. Thompson, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And Irving subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. And James Harden has subbed in for Ben Simmons. Kicks it out to Harden. And the three off target. Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Good on the triple.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Harden against Thompson. In the corner, Powell with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside, Davis. Zubac against Gafford. Irving from long range. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden outside. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And so here are the Clippers. 4-point game. Here's Bogdanovich. Good. Nice job down low.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
That's the three fly. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bogdanovich with it, picked up by Thompson to take the lead. And Bogdan Bogdanovich gets the three.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Leonard attacking, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Leonard sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Back to Leonard, 6 to shoot, and Davis sends it back.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Pass to Coffey. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They set the pick. Irving kicks to Thompson. Misses the three. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Here's Coffey. Bogdanovich with it, covered by Irving. Bogdanovich looking around. Christie with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
The kick out to Irving. For the three. Frames it from downtown.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Leonard against Christie. Here's Coffey. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen away. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. That's just poor clock management defensively.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Takes it out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. The 3 won't fall. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the double. All right, David, thank you.
run. We should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, BA, these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. Irving with it. Fox picks him up. There's Davis with the 3. No luck on that one. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. The 3 from Wembanyama. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Castle, outside Barnes. Vassell outside, 5 to shoot. Pass to Wembanyama from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Thompson's shot is off.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Three-pointer, Fox. Not going to go that time. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And Thompson gets it to go.
Come on, that's almost unfair. This guy steps across the half-court line, and you've got to guard him from that spot.
Wembanyama, no good. And here's Dallas. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Irving for 3. He can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Fox against Irving. Fires the 3. And Victor Wembanyama hits from deep.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Thompson. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 6.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Outside for Irving. Gafford with a screen on Fox. And Irving gets it to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Right side Barnes. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Marshall. The Mavericks leading. Irving to pass to Thompson. Here's Marshall. From deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Out to Fox. Pass to Castle. On the wing, Vassell. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Davis with room to shoot. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Vassell. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Gafford passes to Marshall. Now Davis. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Castle.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Barnes finds Fox. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving.
Now, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's stolen away. For the finish, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman, Wembanyama, is especially hard to stop in transition.
Screen by Lively. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Christie. Pass to Lively. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Johnson, Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie at the 3, the small forward. Champagnie shot is off. The Mavericks shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's Irving. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Now here's Dinwiddie. No points yet. Takes a 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Mavericks making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the right side. Here's Sohan. Shots blocked. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. On defense, the Mavericks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the Mavericks with possession here. Christie passes to Irving. And here's Exum. There's the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Sohan. Out to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Lively grabs a miss. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter, and every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Now here's Fox. Outside Johnson. This one for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Exum passes to Lively. It's stolen by Johnson. Irving against Fox. Johnson for 3. Excellent D there from Lively. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Lively with a screen on Barnes. Back to Exum. The 3 is up. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Castle for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Irving. To the paint. Lively passes to Washington. The 3. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the 3. Washington's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Johnson. Inside, kicks it out to Barnes. Sends it home from three-point land.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. They now take the lead. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Irving finds Lively. Washington outside. Pass to Lively. Lively with a screen on Fox. Now here's Washington. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Irving. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Spurs up 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Washington and Lively down low. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Christie in at the 2. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Barnes to the wing, right side. To the inside. Pass to Wembanyama. Christie with a rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. It just comes up empty.
There's the triple. He can't hit that time. San Antonio leading by 4. Kicks it out to Barnes. Launches a 3. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Barnes has got 9 points.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Here's Christie. No made baskets yet. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Ah, passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Vassell. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Kicks it out to Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Christie. Washington outside. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. Washington's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Castle. Out to Fox. Out to the wing. Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. With a step back. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Hardy.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And it's Marshall in for Christie. Pass to Castle.
For your Mavericks, Daniel Gafford, Anthony Davis, Najee Marshall.
Going inside, back to Fox. Who poked away. Stolen by Thompson. Irving with it. Fox picks him up. From deep, Wembanyama. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for De'Aaron Fox.
Keldon Johnson, Chris Paul.
Paul against Irving. Shoots. Paul, shot is off. Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Thompson. Thompson draws the double. That's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Marshall. Tries it from 16. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. 4-3. Paul against Irving. Paul passes to Sohan. Outside Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 5. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy. There's 6 seconds left in the third. Right side, Wembanyama. A big-time effort for Harrison Barnes, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So on the floor for the Spurs, Jeremy Sohan out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position. Paul's gone 1 of 5 from the field.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Williams is checked in for Prosper.
Brandon Williams.
Fox with a screen on Irving. Paul with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. San Antonio again can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Irving, no good. San Antonio leading. Here's Champagnie. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Washington passes to Irving. Pass to Williams. Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 4. Washington, a screen on Paul. Here's Dinwiddie. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
A different look for Dallas. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Washington. And it's Thompson in for Williams. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And Dallas also making a switch. Gafford's checked in. On the wing, Davis. Irving for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs lead by 5. He takes it in. It's kept alive. Pass to Castle. Johnson a screen on Dinwiddie. Castle for three. The Mavericks pull it in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Dinwiddie. Out to Thompson. Inside. Here's Davis. Back to Thompson. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Johnson passes to Champagny. Here's Castle. And stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The game now all tied up.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Pass to Castle. And here's Johnson. From the arc. He drops it from range. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Big points, and Johnson knows it. Great poise.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Christie's checked in for Dallas. And the Spurs making a change here. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball.
How big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Spurs lead by 3. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Fires for 3. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Fox.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Gafford finds Irving. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep, Wembanyama. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Irving missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And it's Fox missing.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Gafford. Gafford to screen. The 3 from Thompson. Here's Christie. Takes the 3. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man. Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. The 3 from Barnes knocks down the triple.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Fader on the way. Wembanyama, no good. Thompson with it. And so it's San Antonio with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the center position. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Gray.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Unloads. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And here is Barnes. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Vassell wide open. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Harden kicks to Leonard. The 3. Rebound San Antonio. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Harden for 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Shoots from the corner. It's hauled in by Zubats. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And here's Harden for 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Leonard. Second shot opportunity, and he knocks down the jumper. Leonard's got 8 points.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Vassell, good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Powell. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And stolen by Dunn. And with it, now guarded by Fox. And here's Leonard from 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 11.
And Leonard knows that corner 3 is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. The 3 from Barnes. Nailed from three-point land.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. For San Antonio, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Vassell's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Harden outside from deep three-point land. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Barnes outside. Trying trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Harden looking it over. Pass to Leonard. Over Castle. And that one released in time, but no good. Harrison Barnes getting it done for the Spurs. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Oh, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Fox. Sohan is out there with Johnson. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie in at the three, the small forward.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Bogdanovich. Johnson, wide open, he fires from outside off the mark. Here's Coffey. Rebound by Sohan.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with the beauty.
Kicks it out to Paul. Three-pointer. Johnson can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Jones, no luck.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Brentley, you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much. Their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Now, here's Fox. Still yet to score. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. The rebound by Champagnie. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
And it's Sohan missing. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Coffey. Lets it go with a 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. The 3 from Johnson. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. 55 seconds left here in the second. No good with the triple. San Antonio leading by 4. Fox from outside. They get it back. Kicks it out to Paul. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Clippers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. It's a close game here in L.A. Three-pointer, Fox. Pass to Champagny. The three. Knocks down the three ball. Champagny's got himself on the board with three there. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
A three from Wembanyama. That one's not going to go. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close. Well, thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
You'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again.
Harden, no good. San Antonio leading by 7. Vassell outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now, here's Vassell. Pulls it up. Barnes outside. Vassell, the pass to Barnes. Traps in the tray. Barnes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
That gives great effort on the offensive end. Harrison Barnes has these nights where he can show you he can be an offensive, polished scorer.
Harden gets the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. A 3 from Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Oh, Kawhi, so consistent with his approach, affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
And it's Vassell in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Harden finds Leonard. The three-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading by 4. Barnes with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And Harrison Barnes, it's from deep. Barnes has got 18 points in the game. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
From deep, Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Spurs shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Barnes can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Leonard kicks to Powell. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A three from Wembanyama. Rebound by the Clippers. Launches it. The offensive rebound outside Leonard and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Castle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
From deep, Harden. Vassell grabs the board.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
From deep, Harden hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
The instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Leonard with the bucket.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left to play here in the third. Dunn kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Sohan with the ball. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Harrison Barnes getting it done for the San Antonio Spurs. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Chris Paul is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mamu Kalashvili in at the 5, down low. The shot's good from Paul.
Chris Paul knowing to go straight up with that shot, such a smart play from him.
Dunn dishes to Bogdanovich. Jones from outside. A rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Fox kicks to Paul. Johnson for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Coffey. From downtown. And the Clippers miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
In the corner, Sohan with it. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Paul in the corner. Sohan with it. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Sohan's got his first 3 points of the game. Leonard on the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Leonard sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
From the arc. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden subbed in for Bogdanovich. LA has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Dunn kicks to Leonard. Back to Dunn to take the lead. Hits the 3-point bomb. Dunn's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
Well, this is one of the reasons you can run the offense through Kawhi Leonard. He just makes good decisions.
And here's Barnes for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Well, the fact that he has that many rebounds for a guy of his size and stature shows you he truly cares about grabbing possessions off the rim.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Leonard, no luck. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Vassell finds Wembanyama. That three off the mark. Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. The Clippers trail. Harden outside. Shoots the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Harden with it. Now guarded by Fox. They grab their own miss. Leonard with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Los Angeles. Pass to Castle. Here's Fox. The three from Barnes. Connects from downtown.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Harden. Fox with the steal. Here's the break. Barnes against Leonard. Pass to Wembanyama.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Back to Harden. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The three ball. Misses the tray. Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They break the
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. Now here's Irving. Jacks up a three. Out to Thompson. Davis a screen. Thompson no good. Here's Harden. Powell outside. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Dunn. Harden with it. Irving picks him up. Irving against Harden. Leonard with a screen on Irving. The three. Shot by Leonard, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Irving finds Davis. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
Now here's Harden. Out to Leonard for three. And Los Angeles, another three.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Leonard for three. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Dallas has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Marshall. Thompson with it. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
And that was from the parking lot. You got to be impressed with how accurate Thompson is from way outside.
Back to Powell. Zubac, screen. To the paint. Dunn outside. On the wing, Harden. Now Powell. Shot clock at 5. Leonard for three. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The response from the claw. Leonard really wanted that three.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jones comes in for Zubac, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Dunn. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie's checked in. Outside Davis. It's stolen by Leonard. The ball's knocked loose. Thompson with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Thompson against Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. Here's Marshall. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Davis against Bogdanovich. Harden scanning the floor. Bogdanovich with a screen on Dinwiddie. Outside Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Back to Harden. Second chance effort. And the layup falls. Harden's got 6.
Defense has problems with Harden inside. He can make those close shots appear easy.
Three-pointer. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Nice move. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 5 points in the game.
Hey, from a technical, mechanical standpoint, Klay Thompson has one of the purest jump shots you'll ever see.
Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Marshall.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Gafford with a screen on Bogdanovich. Thompson. Pass to Marshall. Here's Dinwiddie. Gafford with the ball. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Dunn, he's checked in for Simmons. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Zubats, screen. Pass to Jones. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
Christie passes to Irving. Washington outside. Nails it from 3.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Coffey from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
On target from range.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Launches it. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. Back to Exum. Pass to Washington. There's a screen. Lively with it. Back to Washington. The shot that time not on target. Jones with some nice D. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game. Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Bogdanovich. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. Now here's Harden. He has 6. Pass to Jones. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Dunn. And he's all alone. 3-pointer Harden. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Pass to Christie. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And yet he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The Clippers making a switch here. Coffey's checked in. Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Clippers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Here's Harden. 9 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Dunn. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Thompson. He's got 5.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Bogdanovich has checked in for the Clippers.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers.
Pass to Coffee.
Number 10, Bogdanovich.
This one for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Boy, Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
Davis finds Irving. Out to Thompson from behind the arc. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Leonard for 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Davis. On the wing, Irving takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Stolen by Thompson. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Davis out there with Washington. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Dunn. Off target with the 3. Mavericks trail by 9. Stolen by Harden. Dunn left side. Powell outside. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Powell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Harden from outside. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Davis from long range. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 12. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
And so Davis will bring it up for Dallas. They're scoreless since the first half. Out to Thompson. Shoots over Harden. Dallas no good that time either.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Washington. Exum comes in for Marshall. And Christie subbed in for Thompson. Harden finds Powell. Knocked away. Irving for 3. Dallas no good that time either. The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Exum passes to Davis. Outside for Irving. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jones, he's checked in for Dunn.
Your Clippers, number 55, Derek Jones Jr.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Exum. Fires in the triple. Exum's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
3-pointer, Harden. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Davis.
2 minutes remaining.
3-pointer, no good. The Clippers lead by 9. Harden with it. Irving picks him up, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Dallas making a change here. Hardy's checked in.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
1:51 left in the 3rd quarter.
Hardy.
Tipped away. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. 3-pointer in transition.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
There's Davis with the 3. Rebounded by James Harden. Davis has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
The wide poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
Here's Christie. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Clippers lead by 9. Here's Harden. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Harden's got 11 points.
The creativity of an artist, that's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
Pass to Christie. Shoots over Powell. Christie's shot is off.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Hits the 3-pointer.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Hardy. Back to Exum. There's the triple. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
It just nailed.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now Bogdanovic. Here's the 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Irving. Back to Washington. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And here's Bogdanovich. Here's Coffey from downtown. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Outside Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Prosper. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Now here's Lively. Now here's Washington. Defended by Dunn. Here's Prosper. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Clippers, Leonard's checked in for Jones. Powell comes in for Coffey. And it's Harden in for Bogdanovich. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Dinwiddie. And the three-pointer goes.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Thompson outside. Lively with a screen on Powell. Thompson passes to Lively. Here's Prosper. Here's Thompson. Powell covers. Deflects the pass. Looking to get it going. Thompson, that's good. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Edwards, he's checked in for Prosper. Harden misses. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Thompson finds Irving. Thompson, a screen on Harden. Irving, the pass to Edwards. To the left side wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot with the fadeaway. A sensational block.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Harden against Thompson. They still need this. Back to Coffey. Screen by Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Thompson passes to Irving. Thompson scanning the floor. Thompson with a screen. Here's Christie. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Oh my! Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Harden against Irving. Pass to Coffey. Leonard with a screen on Irving. Coffey. Leonard outside. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Eubanks, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
And here are the Mavericks now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Thompson's shot is off. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Harden misses.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Christie. First personal foul. First team foul.
34 seconds left in the game. He gets it in there. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Outside Harden. Fires from the corner. Harden missing again. Christie passes to Thompson. Wing shot on the way. It's off. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.